So you got yourself a pipe that you need to solder. We're going to cover the basic items that you'll need to do any basic soldering project. First of all, you need a torch. You can use a propane torch, acetylene torch. In this case, we have a MAP torch. I like MAP gas because, well, it burns a little bit hotter and it's good stuff. You're going to definitely need sandpaper. Brushes make it nice. You're going to need flux. And you're going to need solder, lead-free, if you're going to be drinking out of these pipes. We have a striker here, but we don't really need it since the head on our torch has a built-in igniter. I bought this cheap bag from Harbor Freight, and this is what I carry all my stuff in. Look at there, I even have a cheap brush for my flux. Step 1, clean and prep your pipe and your fitting. We're going to take this emery cloth here, I like the kind with holes in it, and we're just going to sand. It's important to have your pipe very clean. You don't have to go crazy, just something so that the end of it looks like that. Now for your fitting, this is where it's really nice to have a brush. This is a wire brush, and you can run this in the fitting and you can clean it up real nice. We're going to put our flux around the pipe and on the inside of the fitting. Don't put your flux anywhere you don't want the solder to go because the solder is going to follow your flux. Now for the other side of the fitting. That's what you want. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Would you just look at that? How it's nice and even all the way around. Well, right there's a glob. If you found that you were a little uncertain about any of these, you had a little spot where it looked like there was a little bit of a crack that you missed, just flux over it and hit it again with your torch. So you want to keep your heat right here on the joint, make sure that there's no water in the pipe, and you want to just keep testing it with your solder. As soon as it starts to melt, back the heat off and let it flow right in the joint. Don't overheat it or your solder will just drip right off. It happened to me a couple times. That is how you solder a copper pipe. It's best to just call a plumber, really.